Hi, this is Jerry of Art. I'm here to talk with you a little bit about Strand B, student learning. Um, you should have this document, Strand B student learning, in front of you. If not, please pause the audio and the video and see if you can't get that in front of you, because we're going to be making some notes maybe along the way. I also have a second screen here that I'm going to be referring to, and it is the information from the PED guidelines that is also posted on the home page on Blackboard. So those are the two things I'm going to be referring to, and sometimes I'll be looking away from the camera, but I'll be reading some things that are on my second screen. First of all, I want to say it's a pleasure to work with all of you. I've enjoyed the 3 of the 4 classroom visits. I believe all of you are going to be great teachers. Just as in the case with any profession, the more you do, the more you expose yourself to, the more you're mentored, the more examples you see, the more possibilities that you have, the better teacher you will become. And the teaching profession is quite the juggling act. You're going to be concerned with the instruction. You're going to be concerned with student behavior, interruptions that occur constantly in public schools, students in and out, timetables, and all kinds of other things that tend to interfere with your teaching. But the art of teaching is being able to get your point across, do it in an interesting way, in an effective way, and deal with all of the apparent distractions that go along with teaching. So if another point is that if I saw you on the 13th of February, probably I'll be around someplace unless there's testing or other things going on, the 13th of March and the 13th of April. Those are just guidelines, but I'm going to have a minimum of 3 instructional observations during the time, and roughly a month apart. Typically on Wednesdays, I believe. So let's get started talking about Strand B learning. The guidelines for moving from Tier 1 to Tier 2 in the state of New Mexico include several competencies. The competencies for Strand B, which has to do with student learning, there are 4 competencies. One is that you're able to communicate and obtain feedback from students in a manner that enhances student learning. So not only do you provide instruction, you get feedback, and then you close the loop some way in using the information that you have to improve student learning. The second thing that you're to demonstrate is that you comprehend the principles that are founded and used to understand student growth and development and learning, and that you can apply them. So the first one is that you communicate using feedback. The second is that you comprehend the principles of student development. Number 3 is students manage the educational setting in a way that promotes student growth and behavior. So what conditions are you going to set up in the classroom to maximize student growth? And then number 7, competency number 7, the teacher recognizes students' diversity, and you also manipulate the atmosphere and promote a positive student involvement and self-concept. So you do that in a number of ways. the possibilities are limitless. They should be founded somewhat on research. Now, you're going to have some limitations because you will not have gone through all of the coursework that a general undergraduate might. You bring other skills with you that will help you. But for this experience, we're going to try to do all of these 4 things at one time. And my expectations are high, but you not being an experienced teacher, maybe coming from a different profession entirely, I have realistic expectations. And other people that are going through traditional student teaching are engaged in the same experience. So this is not anything punitive. What we're trying to do is get you to be reflective with your practice, and then finally, after being reflective, can you apply what you learn? And that's what this experience is all about. Plus, you're going to be more prepared. As Eastern New Mexico University is going to prepare you better for entering the teaching profession, because you will have already had this exposure to strand A, strand B, and so forth, than maybe your counterparts at other institutions. So let's look at this document, and I'm going to go through it briefly. This is going to, what I'm trying to do is make sure that you have as few questions as possible. I hope you've noted that the deadline for the proposal is not February 17th, that I've extended it to the 24th, in hope that whatever product you turn in will be better. Now, this is the proposal. It's going to be abbreviated. I'm thinking 2 to 3 pages at most, and just answering some foundational questions about what you intend to do. Now, part of the reason why I'm asking you to go through this proposal process is that some people will have grand ideas about the dossier. I'm not asking you to develop a dissertation or a thesis for this course that you're in, LED 523 and 524. I'm asking you to do something reasonable that can be